Yo guys, what's up? It's Cory, and I'm back again today with my second video, but it's really my first. I had a video up the other day, and it was basically just an introduction video, but this is what most of my videos are going to be like, so I hope you do enjoy this type of video. Today's topic is going to be Black Ops 2. I know you guys are all going to have your own opinions on Black Ops 2, and that's kind of why I'm making this my first video, because the gaming community is going to be the one that I am most exposed to right off the bat, because that's where all my friends are. So go ahead and leave your opinion on Black Ops 2 and your opinion on some of the stuff I say in this video down below. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so basically, first off, let me go ahead and say this. The whole story about Call of Duty being the same every year, being the same game, that's just not true. Every year the game is different, obviously. Now, obviously, they have some things that are similar about them. That's why they're all called Call of Duty. And then they all have things that are separate, which is why they have a new name every year. Any game series is going to be pretty much the same game every single time they release. Just like most Halos are really similar. Most Gears of War they're really similar. That's the point of a game series. Just like if you're making a video series, most of the videos are going to be pretty similar. You guys have to understand that they're not making a new game every year. They're making more of an updated version, like an updated, funner version, is that's what they're going for. They're not trying to make a new game. You guys, and people need to understand that. Now, I do understand that there are some things that need to be changed that don't get changed, and there are some things that changed that should have been left alone. I understand that, but you have to understand that they're making the game for the average player, maybe not necessarily the guy that you are, maybe the above average player who plays it all the time. The guy who plays it 15 minutes a day after work, that's the guy who they're trying to appeal to, because that's who they need more customers. Those are the guys that are going to buy the game for the first time. Now, as a player, I hate that. As someone who understands businesses and how they have to work, I respect it. Now, Call of Duty now compared to Call of Duty 4, obviously, Call of Duty 4 was more player skill. It was player skill oriented. It wasn't so much what class you had, what your perk was, what your gun was, your connection to the host. Like, there wasn't all that into it. So now they're making Call of Duty. The one reason I don't care for Black Ops 2 is I feel like it got really easy to be good at the game. It got really easy to do okay in a pub, and I can't stand that. I can't stand losing gunfights that I know I'm better than that person, but they outshot me because their gun was better, or they had a better class, or their connection was a little bit better than mine. That's what really makes me mad, and I feel like that is what makes a lot of other people mad as well. Another thing that I'm just getting tired with Call of Duty, and while I'm probably not going to play COD Ghost a whole lot, I probably will buy it, but it won't be a primary game. One thing I can't get over is the Call of Duty community. Now, I think every Call of Duty that's been made so far would be a really good game. Or it would be a good game on paper. Like, in theory, they're all really good games, right? Modern Warfare 2, like, if you're playing and you don't have people noob tubing, that's a really good game. You don't have people going around tack knifing with commando, that's a really good game. They all have things that just the community in Call of Duty just exploits, and it just they keep going. It just gets worse, and they add things to the game to try to make it fun, and it's good in theory, but then once the community gets a hold of it, it just ruins it. Things like the target finder, like that's obviously not something you can add to a Call of Duty, but it's something that you could add to a game that has a little bit mature audience, or a game that isn't so much revived on, kill streaks and things like that, where that target finder is really going to help someone be a lot better at the game compared to the guy with the red dot. I mean, you have a sight in Call of Duty that basically shows you where the enemy is, and I think that thrown in there with the community that Call of Duty has, really it ruins it. That's why I had a lot of fun playing competitive on Black Ops 2 and not a lot of fun playing pubs, because competitive takes a lot of that stuff out that people don't like. Now, you have to understand the players in competitive are obviously going to be higher skilled, so it evens out. You're going to play really good people, but you're going to play on a lot more even playing field, and that's what I enjoy. Another things about the community are, how people rage quit, the people who just play for KD and won't play the objective, stuff like that. Like the KD leaderboard, I think if they got rid of that, There'd be a lot more people that had fun on Call of Duty. A lot more people would play the objective, and that's what really the game is made for. It's made for you to play the objective and win. If you're doing good and winning, then that's great. But if your team's getting just absolutely demolished and you're going 10-0, like, didn't really do anything. And it's just things like that make me really hate this game. It's a good game in theory. I hate playing it. Looking forward to COD Ghost. Hopefully I enjoy it, but I'm not banking on it. Let me know what you guys think of Black Ops 2 down below. I'm eager to hear your